Australian-born Princess Mary is set to become Queen of Denmark after the shock abdication of the world's longest-serving monarch, Queen Margaret, after 52 years on the throne. Now, this news seems to have come out of nowhere, but there is some speculation that it's happened to cover up a recent cheating scandal surrounding Prince Frederik. Do you think there's any truth to that?
Well, certainly the timing is a little suspicious, I would say. But Queen Margrethe has served for 52 years. I mean, it was a shock announcement on her New Year's Eve address to the nation, and she will be stepping down very, very quickly. Just in 2 weeks, Prince Frederik, Crown Prince Frederik, and Princess Mary will become the new King and Queen of Denmark. And just recently, as October, Prince Frederik was involved in a sort of allegations of an affair with a Mexican socialite, Genevieve Casanova. The royal family didn't comment on the allegations, but there was certainly a frostiness in the air when Princess Mary and Prince Frederik were together. However,
good day, and hold on to your crowns, because this is one royal move that rattled Denmark all the way down to its porcelain teacups. A queen, a decision, an apology, and a family drama so quietly explosive it made the nation collectively lean closer to the screen. Queen Margrethe, Denmark's long-reigning monarch, found herself doing something rare, powerful, and very human, saying sorry. Before we unpack this royal pressure cooker, do not drift off like a forgotten footman. Subscribe to Royal News Daily and click the notifications bell icon. Because when a queen apologizes, history usually clears its throat. Now, let us rewind. Queen Margrethe made the decision to remove royal titles from several of her grandchildren, a move framed as modernization, streamlining, and preparing the monarchy for the future. On paper, it was strategic. In reality, it landed like a dropped heirloom plate at a family dinner. Loud, awkward, impossible to ignore. The stripped titles meant no more prince, no more princess, just plain old counts and countesses. Still aristocratic? Yes, but symbolically downgraded. And symbolism, as we know, is the monarchy's oxygen. The reaction was swift and sharp. Public sympathy swung toward the affected grandchildren. Media discussions grew louder, and whispers of family tension slipped through the palace gates. This was not just administrative housekeeping. This was emotional territory. Transition with me here. Imagine your grandmother deciding who gets the family name and who does not, then announcing it to the entire country before breakfast. That is roughly the emotional temperature we are talking about. Then came the twist. Queen Margrethe issued a public apology. Not a walkback, not a reversal, but a clear acknowledgement that the decision had caused pain, that feelings were hurt, that communication may not have landed as intended. In royal terms, this was seismic. Supporters praised her honesty. A queen recognizing emotional fallout instead of hiding behind protocol. Critics, however, asked why the apology came after the damage, not before the announcement. Because once titles are gone, they do not quietly tiptoe back. This apology reopened a broader conversation about monarchy in the modern age. Should tradition bow to efficiency? Should bloodlines still define status? And who gets to decide what sacrifice looks like when you are born into privilege you never asked for? Queen Margrethe's reign has long been admired for stability and cultural depth. She is not known for impulsive decisions, which is exactly why this moment hit harder. It showed that even the most seasoned monarch can misjudge the emotional ripple of reform. Now let us talk about King Frederik, because this decision happened on the cusp of transition. Many see it as clearing the stage for his reign. Fewer working royals, leaner structure, clearer hierarchy, sensible on a spreadsheet, messy in a family. Transitioning forward, the apology may have softened public perception, but it did not erase the tension. It humanized the queen, yes, but it also reminded everyone that royal families are still families. And families argue, miscommunicate, and occasionally hurt each other, even under chandeliers. The Danish public response has been layered. Some applaud the honesty. Others remain uncomfortable with the emotional cost paid by the younger generation. But almost everyone agrees on one thing. This moment marked a turning point. It exposed the monarchy's balancing act. Stay relevant without becoming ruthless. Modernize without losing warmth. And most importantly, remember that behind every title is a person who has to live with its absence. The irony is striking. A monarchy trying to appear more relatable ended up exposing just how complicated relatability can be. You cannot spreadsheet your way out of feelings, not even with a crown. So where does this leave Queen Margrethe's legacy? Still respected, still